Welcome back, DePauw friends and family.
It has been a beautiful week here on campus, and we've only got 2 more weeks until fall break.
Yep, we've got some midterms coming up this week, but we're pretty excited for that break. Let's get right into it. I'm Jude Hunter.
And I'm Lainey Collier, and you're watching The Source.
Today, we have a very special event occurring on campus. Dr. Lori White is being inaugurated as DePauw's 21st president.
Dr. Lori White is not only the first woman to assume this position, but she is also our first person of color to serve the role. We are so excited to see her officially take on this position. Dr. Lori White first came to DePauw's campus January 2020 and has already been on a huge impact here on campus.
Yes. President White's inauguration will be held today from 2 to 4 outside the Emerson Admissions Building next to Asbury Hall on the lawn. Tune in next week for an exclusive look and interview with Dr. Lori White being held directly after her inauguration.
We would now like to hand it over to our Assistant News Director, Drew Cosgray, who sat down with a few athletes to talk about their workout classes and mental health over their fields.
Thank you, Lainey. I'm here with DePauw Tiger soccer players Toyi, Anaclet, and Allison, Harvey. And while they're not killing it on the soccer field, they're killing it in the weight room. So, and obviously, as we all know on campus, these two right here, they are best friends. So to start off this, I just want to know, how did you guys' friendship start?
Well, she kind of initiated everything. I was kind of just there.
Yeah?
So I'll never forget. I was a freshman and we were walking on campus. I think it was to go to our practice. That was like at 2 p.m. And you were out there. Midday, it's like 90 degrees, pure sun, hottest time of the day, and he was the only person out here working his butt off. And I remember asking one of the girls on our team, like, who is that guy? And just thinking in the back of my mind, like, I got to get training with him. I want to be like him. I want to be working with him. And I don't remember how we got in touch.
How we got in touch was I DM'd her because she asked me to go to Coffee and Christ because I never went. And so she was like, are you going to be at Coffee and Christ? While I was walking back from practice, and I was like, I'll see you there. I didn't see her there. She wasn't there at that time, though. But I went over there, and then I messaged her because she was always talking about how she wanted to work out, and I was like, 6 a.m. You gotta come at 6 a.m. Because at that time I was on a 6 a.m. workout schedule. So I messaged her. I DM'd her on Instagram, and I was like, hey, if you want to work out 6 a.m. this day. And she was like hesitant about it, and then one day she finally decided to come out, and then we did a 6 a.m. workout ever since then.
And speaking of 6 a.m. workouts, I'll actually never forget this. Last year, we went to Nashville together, and everyone's asleep and such, and all of a sudden, Toyi and Allison, they're running downtown Nashville at 6 a.m. So that kind of just shows you how committed they are to their fitness and going with fitness. How did you guys start that journey? Like, what got you into fitness?
I mean, honestly, you at DePauw were a big influence on me. My parents are both really into working out, waking up early, getting your day started off right with that. And then coming into freshman year, I just wanted to do everything I could to come in fit for soccer. And so one of my friends from home, we would train together throughout the summer. And coming to DePauw, I kind of wanted that extra push from somebody, and so it happened to be Toyi. Just kind of being at college, there's so much going on and other things that you can get into. And so wanting to recenter myself in something that would help me physically and mentally was working out, and so finding that consistent routine. I'll never forget winter term. That was when we started getting the 6 a.m. Mornings, getting after it, and so honestly, it was you getting me in there, and ever since then, it's definitely been something that I have in my daily routine.
Awesome. So while physical health is obviously what people really think about, like when you go to the weight room and such, mental health is another big contributor to our overall health as a human being. So how has exercise played into your guys' mental health?
I mean, for me, it's just have always been an outlet. Whenever I'm mad, frustrated, or whatever's going on in my life, I kind of always turn back to like exercise, fitness, soccer especially. You know, that's kind of how I calm down and just like shut the word out. You know, I love just working on my fitness, working on myself, you know, because I think fitness is like what defines me, you know, in terms of like who I am. So I just love just like getting out there and just knowing that I'm getting better at whatever I'm working on each and every day. So
Yeah, going off of that, I think it's just something that you can control how hard you work at. And so knowing that, it's like if I'm in the gym, if I'm running sprints, I think fitness is that one thing that you want to reach failure. And so driving after that failure when you're in that workout is going to set the tone for the rest of your day. And so just mentally being in that present moment, I think just makes you so much stronger after the fact of that workout. And so I've just seen how I feel so much better after a run, so much better after a lift, and just a lot more energized with my mood.
Well, I think too also is like, you know, it's like an accomplishment thing. You're like, wow, like I did that today. Like where you could have just like stayed laying in bed, but like you took that extra initiative, you know, to push your body to that extra limit and
oh my
such.
God, yes, because I remember when we first started running, so she was very much out of shape. So she, like, I would be like, okay, today we're running 4 miles, 5 mile, and she'd be like, no, I can't do that, Mom, I can't handle that. And slowly and slowly, we gradually went up and up into like more mileage and faster pace. And until like one day she was like, oh, let's do 10-mile run.
Oh my gosh, that was the best.
It was unbelievable. I didn't want to do it, but knowing that she wanted to do it, push was like, okay, I'm gonna actually do this. So we woke up at like 5 in the morning and ran 10 mile into the nature park before even the sun
True
came
story.
out. And it was insane. It was crazy. Now that I like look back at it, it's like we were crazy. We shouldn't even have done that, but we decided to run 10 miles, and she thought she could never run that much.
Well, I can tell you 100% that at 5 a.m. I was fast asleep, having a great dream. So props to you for going out that early. I can only imagine. But also, you guys both have fitness pages on Instagram. So if you guys could kind of tell me a little bit about how you decided to, was that like a pairing together that you're like, hey, like, let's start an Instagram account, or was that something you guys just decided to do on your own?
Well, we both decided to do our own thing because we focus, even though like ours mainly fitness, we focus on different part. As for me, I'm more focused on soccer rather than like fitness itself. So just I always love soccer and I love practicing, and so I just wanted to like make a page to where like I can put out my content, like myself working out, so I can see myself improve, and also maybe help out some other people who want to become better soccer players as well and like get fit. So yeah.
Yeah, mine came after his. So with COVID and everything, I just started training a lot more people. And one of my mentors back home was like, you know, like social media is so big now. You're getting new clients through word of mouth. Like, what if you created this Instagram page? And so turned that into reality and just post a lot. Like he said, he's really soccer specific, which I think is awesome. I have some soccer on there, but also try to promote some mental health, just some stories of myself and where I have found different workouts to be beneficial, and then just training other kids where they can show themselves to their parents, grandparents on that social media platform.
Yeah, and I can personally say I follow both of their accounts, and it is truly great content. Like the stuff I've learned from soccer from you, and just like different workouts from you. Like I can truly say you would be benefiting yourself from following these two Instagram accounts. So with that, I just want to thank you guys so much for talking with me today, and be sure to follow both their Instagram accounts. Allison's is at Allison Harvey Training, and Toyi's is at T10 Soccer. And also, if you want a full body workout on Tuesday, Allison is hosting a workout at Bowman Park at 5:30 p.m. So once again, guys, thank you so much for talking with me today, and I'm gonna shoot it back to you, Lainey.
Thank you so much for both of you for sitting down with Drew.
One last campus update. DePauw's Art Institute Peeler is continuing to host many art exhibits for students to check out.
Yes, One specific one that I got to check out is called Cosmoculus and is definitely a unique experience that you do not want to miss out on. Peeler will be continuing to change out its exhibit. This exhibit will be changing on October 15th, so make sure you go out and check it out before it's too late.
And that will do for this episode. My name is Lainey Collier.
And I'm Jude Hunter, and you're watching The Source.